Hi everybody, welcome to Deb's Way, and I'm Deb. You are here with me now back in, well, it is one of my favorite rooms in the house. It's like my place. My sewing room, part of the room is my sewing place, and then our sub-pantry is what I call it. Some extra storage shelves of kitchen goods and necessity items, that type of thing. I am going to be going through this part of the room today and neatening up a bit, straightening. It's pretty well organized, but just needs a little straightening up. Seeing what all I do have yet that I need to move out to the kitchen pantry. There are a few things I need to fill space-wise out in the kitchen pantry. And then fill in with some new foods that we bought this morning. We went grocery shopping this morning and I had a list. Of course, I always have a list, but usually we do kind of stray from that list and buy extra goods that we find, other things that we find on sale that we didn't know about before going, type of thing. But it's always something that we will use up, definitely. So I have a few more cans of vegetables and other goods to put on the shelves back here. I've already added them to the kitchen pantry, so this is extra stock. And I need to just neaten up some things. William has been very good with coming back here and pulling extra supplies off the shelves here to put out in the kitchen when he runs out of, like his Jell-O. He was eating Jell-O like crazy there for a while, but he's kind of slacked off on that. I had like one whole shelf back here in the pantry and then in the refrigerator as well, full of Jell-Os. Well, he's pretty much eaten them all up, and he doesn't want to have any for a while now, so I have some space to use back here in the sub-pantry. And then I can just kind of make room for other stuff. He is already talking about, you know, we have like 3 of these big shelves that we got at Home Depot or Lowe's, one of those, and they're pretty full. But he's talking about buying maybe a little bit smaller shelf unit to kind of put in the little cranny back here to put supplies on as well. I think I can find room on the shelves we have now. I mean, we do have a lot of space here. And I think it's very important to fill it too. With goods that you're going to use, it's very important to, you know, make sure that your pantries, if you have more than one, make sure that the pantry and the pantry shelves are well stocked for right now. You never know what's going to happen, and it just seems to be with everything that you hear in the news that it just gets worse, doesn't it? But anyway, this is what I'm here working on today. Not much else going on around here, pretty quiet. It's still hot down here. It got up into, well, almost to 90 degrees here by early afternoon. It was 87 degrees later this morning when we went out grocery shopping. So I tell you, I don't know when we're going to be seeing fall. Not really. It does cool down in the evening a bit and overnight. In the morning it's tolerable, but you know, by mid-morning the heat is there. It's just that we don't have the high humidity that we usually have during the summer, but we have yet to see some real fall weather. So, you know, here I am. I'm not really complaining. Don't take it that way. I just can't wait till it changes a bit. But I'm talking about can't wait for the weather to change now. But when it does turn colder and we start having our winter temperatures, yeah, I can just hear me then saying, well, can't wait for summer. But isn't that the way it goes? I mean, really. I still have to get busy and prepare my little garden space outside. It's just been too hot. And now with things cooling down in the evening a bit, I think that's when I'm going to have to get out there and hit it. So I'll be planting a little fall garden, which was actually my most successful garden last season. My summer garden barely grew anything at all. It was really kind of a disappointment because I had planted quite a bit with high hopes. You know, I mean, I even had like broccoli. I did get a little bit of lettuce, but not as much as I anticipated. Tomatoes, I did get a few of them, but I planted other things too. My green beans didn't come up at all. Radishes, I harvested one bunch of them and then I replanted and that didn't come up at all. And I did a couple squashes and nothing came up. So I have hopes, high hopes for my fall garden. We'll see what happens with that. But for right now, this is just going to be a short Tea Tuesday. I'm going to get busy working back here, get this all straightened up. I don't dare show you what it looks like right now. Besides which, people, I've heard, they say that if you are a prepper, if you do have supplies on hand, it's maybe not the best thing to show what all you have on hand or in your home, because who knows what might happen down the road. Oh, another thing I wanted to even tell you is that more than one time now in the last week or two, I have heard a certain book mentioned by other homesteaders, and the one that I heard of from today was Our Cabin in the Woods, where Tony talked about this book called, now if I can remember the name of it, I think it's called something like The Prepper Guide for Long-Term Survival. No. Okay, what's it called? Hold on one moment. Okay, I got my note. I already ordered it off Amazon, and I prefer, for books like this especially, that I will probably refer to repeatedly, I like to have it as a hardbound. The name of the book is called Prepper's Long-Term Survival Guide. It sounds like it's a tremendous book to have on hand. So I went ahead and ordered it, and I should have it within a week or so. And I'm looking forward to seeing what that has to tell me. See what else I can do. Slowly but surely, we are building up our prepping supplies. Not only in the food stuff, but paper goods, medical supplies, personal items that you might need, and also as far as electricity goes, power goes. We have really, compared to some, we have a minor backup system, but we do have a backup system. So anyway, let me get going on this, reorganize the shelves a little bit and make room for more. And this will be my Tea Tuesday. This is exactly how I'm spending my afternoon and early evening. And I told William to think about what he wants for supper, because I have no idea. You know what? I don't have any really big ideas on what to fix for meals anymore, because I always have to pass it by him anyway to make sure that he would like it. He is really a picky eater. If you haven't noticed that yet in my videos, William is a picky eater. But you know what? That's okay. That's his choice. That's his preference. And I try to plan my meals around that. So we'll see what we come up with tonight. Okay? But for right now, I think I'm going to let you go and get myself to work back here. I keep looking at the shelves and seeing how, there's a little bit of a space there I can fill in and move that over, and combine those two. I think I can come up with some more storage room back here. Definitely. So, on that note, I'm going to say Happy Tea Tuesday to you all. Okay? Have a good one. Be talking to you again real soon, but for right now, it's going to be bye.